Hi guys, and welcome back to another video featuring Kishkasan's Peach of Circadia. Today we're going to be going over the final iteration of the deck list that is very similar to the list that I had published in the last video, with minor tweaks surrounding one of my favorite combos in the game. I know this probably makes me a terrible person, but I'm a very big fan of Boneyard Abomination, Dire Benediction. I like to squeeze it in whenever I can. So, that's what we did. This deck has a lot of draw power, so you'll find that you're actually able to get to 2 green fairly consistently whenever you finally need it. It's usually a late game combo, but also to that effect, we've cut Perfect Grade in favor of Celestial Dragon. If Celestial Dragon can get in an attack and then be Dire Benedictioned, that's probably game by itself. That's 16 points of damage, possibly more if you've been able to add a Sword Saint or Steam Bun equipment to it. So, not going to spend too much time on the deck list, let's just hop into some games. Alright. Looks like we're on the play, unfortunately, and this hand is kind of awkward. We're going to ditch the Dark Passenger and hope to draw an orange card for Recruiter. If not, we can always burn Peach and then activate our power, discard Born Again, and hope to draw the turn after that. Looks like red-orange. Unfortunately, we missed on the red, so let's discard Born Again, poke him a little bit. And then next turn we'll decide between Spirit Away and Peach of Life. Probably Barkeep into Power. Alright, I think Spirit Away is going to end up being less useful in the long run. And Jinsook is phenomenal once we get there. Still haven't found an orange card, which is a little unfortunate, but we'll survive. The 3-4 stat line on Hotel Barkeep is pretty solid against the red-orange deck list. Now honestly here, if I drew an unburned Dark Passenger, I would burn the Recruit and racer down the Bull. But that's not the case. So as it stands, let's draw a card, and we'll go ahead and activate our power. Probably a mistake because now they get to trapeze into our Recruiter, but with this list, I want to be aggressively getting in as much damage as possible. If they're making defensive plays, that's good for us. One argument might have been to play Canine in front of the Bull. That's actually a good sign for us. So I think we'll Racer in Shadows. We'll make our trades, and then we'll play Ninetales. Getting to the point where we have Armageddon Angel online, which is a great Dire Benediction target if we can find that as well. If they have Wings of Abaddon here, we'll get to Jin Sook that away. Just trading cards back and forth. This does favor the Journey of Souls deck, but so we're gonna racer that down. Let's make sure I do this right. So we're gonna switch to Night. I'm gonna take Night Market. This could be a mistake. I'm not gonna attack with Ninetail Vixen so that he has to trade something that attacks for 3 into this instead of just something that attacks for 2. I'll go ahead and burn Metamorphosis. Play the Night Market. And play the Recruit. At this point, we do have to start being careful with our burns. He has another Magmatar that's really unfortunate, but we can't play around everything. Hopefully we can find an orange card in the next 2 turns so that if he does have a 7-ring ritual, we can... I guess I should have been more specific. Ramen is nice. It means we get 3 looks at an orange card if we need to Armageddon Angel next turn. That's really unfortunate. We took Racer over Metamorphosis there. This is a close call. With Stairway to Hades, the ability to transform their creatures into sheeps so if they don't get value off their enchantment is nice. But also just having a 1-mana answer is also nice. So it was a tough call. I'm honestly very tempted to Armageddon Angel here. I don't think it's right, but I'm very tempted to. We took Dire Benediction. We're getting to a point where it might be able to close out the game out of nowhere, so that is the hope. the hope and dreams. I think they're trying to decide if they want to eat something. They go ahead and eat the Ninetales. Makes a lot of sense. I have duplicates of just about everything else. I mean, Eager Recruit is not worth, and Recruiter might be worth it. That is exactly what we're looking for. Hopefully they're not able to get this off the table, because if so, we have lethal. And with that in mind, let's go ahead and burn. This may make it easier for them to kill this, but at the same time, that's a lot of resources on their part. Excellent, 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 excellent. So that is game. And we get to show why Dire Benediction is so powerful. All right. That's how we do it. Whew. Correctly identified that my opponent was probably sitting on our 7-ring ritual and didn't deploy our Armageddon Angel too early. And then we found a big threat. Managed to stick it. Get in the damage that we needed to. And close out the game. Alright. We're back, and it looks like we're against fellow content creator Lonk the Sane. He's still currently on the mithril side of things. We have a very not good hand, but... And it looks like he's going to be playing Reanimator. So... we're going to hold on to the Spirit Away. We'll go ahead and burn a Racer in Shadows. Deploy our Steam Bun. Ditch the token. I say token, it's ephemeral. And pass the turn. I feel like we have a decent Reanimator matchup. We have a lot of cards that answers the threats they present. For example, Spirit of the Way, Dark Passenger, Metamorphosis are all great. And Speak of the Devil. Alright. I kind of want to hold on to Armageddon Angel. At the same time, I know that it's probably not going to be relevant to do so. So I'm actually going to go ahead and burn it. And we'll deploy a Night Market, or we'll take the Night Market, try and set up our value engine. Unfortunately, we won't be able to cycle Steam Bun next turn, deploy our Night Market, and play a creature, because that would be at least 4 mana. So... little unfortunate, but look, you just burn the cards you need, right? You just burn the cards you need. So I think here we're going to go ahead and burn the Boneyard Abomination. We won't need it for quite some time. Put our Night Market and start generating value. Most of our burns from here are going to be purple cards. We're going to try and remember to activate our power before we attack. That way he has more health than us. So do I choose between him gaining life or him ramping? And I think the answer is that we do not want him to ramp. And I did it wrong even after I talked about it. You guys didn't remind me. What's wrong with you? So he should be at 18. We'll see if that ends up coming back to bite us. Ramen is great. It is the biggest reason to play Night Market in this deck. So much value.
Nice.
And we'll go ahead and activate. I think we'll take the barkeep here. And we'll go ahead and metamorphosis away this one. And I think with what'll be 2 racers in the graveyard, I'm going to burn the barkeep, racer this down, and allow them to take the trade. That way I get value off Night Market. Next turn, we're going to try our hardest to deploy Celestial Dragon. Ideally, here we burn an orange card that we can get rid of. I think red-green has a pretty difficult time outside of Murmur.
What is lost?
Oh man, that's tough. They have 1 card. So the play we can go for is burn Ninetales, deploy Celestial Dragon over here in lane 6. That won't be lethal next turn anyway, so I still think we go for the Celestial Dragon, and I still think we burn Ninetales, even though we're not likely to find lethal here. Although it could be argued that I should burn Dire Benediction and then hope to draw an orange card for Armageddon Angel and win that way. Traitorous Murmur is our biggest fear here. If we can dodge that, I feel like we're in a pretty good spot. Celestial Dragon will close the game out quick. Okay, so no Murmur. And if they play something like Iku Torso, or they have a Wings of Abaddon to sacrifice their Necromantic to, then we can follow up by burning Dire Benediction and Armageddon Angel if we can't find lethal. And that's the game. Celestial Dragon, Dire Benediction, winning again. Hold on, wait for it. It's time. For the benediction. Alright guys, thanks for joining me for another video. This is the last one of this series. In the next series, we're going to be going over my new Smurf account and its climb from bronze all the way to champion, basically a speed run of Mythgard to champion. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that the subscribe button. If you're enjoying the content, I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday on Twitch. Go ahead and check that out. Follow me there, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.